Welcome back to the channel, you guys. We just arrived in Montreal, Canada, but this is not our final destination. We are heading to Tokyo. That's right, we're going to Japan. We're gonna be there for 12 days. So we're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. Okay, we have made it. We had about 24 hours of traveling yesterday, which was crazy. We got some sleep. This is our hotel, what's it called? The Prince? The Prince something. But here, we got our first sighting of the day already. This taxi cab is sick, look at this. It's a Toyota Crown. That's awesome. So we're gonna be seeing a ton of cool cars. I'm gonna document as many as I can find. Okay, so obviously we have 7-Eleven back home, but the ones in Japan are supposed to be really cool, so I'm excited to see what they got. We planned on just getting something for like breakfast here. This is the other thing, is like the drinks are gonna be tiny compared to what we have at home. This has like a clown on it. Okay, so what's that?
It's like a whipped cream sandwich. They didn't have strawberry because strawberry's out of season. That's what I want to try. But
cream and fruit sandwich.
Yeah, but I heard the bread's really soft. I have no idea what you picked up.
This is mine because that looks really good. That is a sushi triangle. Triangle of sushi.
That's a proper name for it, but I don't remember.
Salmon, right?
Yeah.
And I got these like dry onion ring and fries. What an American. And then to drink, someone recommended this one to her. What is that?
It's like a lemon soda. Apparently it's supposed to be good for you.
And I went way out on a limb and got this. So I don't know, never heard of this brand before, but hopefully it's good. We got tickets to go up into the, I wonder if we go all the way to the top. There's a thing all the way at the top too. Alright, I notoriously cannot do these things. Oh god. We're gonna do it though. This is not nearly as bad as the one in New York. Okay. That's enough. Alright, that was Tokyo Tower. Okay, hours of walking around the city and we finally found the first kind of cool car. We got this FJ Cruiser. We've actually been talking about maybe getting one of these someday. And I was just thinking, I wonder when these are gonna be legal to import because these are early 2000s cars. So it just has to be 25 years old. But yeah, that's the newer Century, I believe, the V8. The older one from the late 90s had a V12. Only V12 production car ever made in Japan. But yeah, that appears to be the new Century. Those things are super luxurious, basically like a Japanese Rolls Royce. Okay, now we're at this place called Nissan Crossing, and they have this pretty sick concept. Obviously it's a GT-R, you'll see from the back. They're calling this the Nissan Hyperforce. So let's see if we can see any stats on here. All electric, acceleration power of 1,000 kilowatts. Not sure how that translates to horsepower. The concept features 2 driving modes, R for racing and GT for grand touring. AR and VR experience available with special helmet to drive in both the real and in the virtual world. What? That's crazy. Yeah, so this thing has had a pretty big crowd around it. Look at these crazy carbon fiber wheels. The whole wheel is carbon fiber. And it also has kind of like scissor butterfly doors. It opened a little bit ago and then it closed. It opened automatically. See here, you can see the taillights, obviously based on a GT-R. It looks like a R35 from the back. Those iconic taillights. Nissan, all just lights, no like real badges or anything. These lights are pretty cool. They do like these little, see, they do like these flickering things. Giant carbon wing on the back. Hopefully it opens up again while we're still here. The interior is insane looking. Huge carbon fiber diffuser on the back. Pretty cool. You can see this thing when you're walking by. It's free to come in here. Here we go. Is this Millennium Jade? Let's see. Specifications. Doesn't say. Pretty sure this is Millennium Jade. This is probably going to be one of the last R35s ever made. I know they already stopped production, so this one is probably up there. It's one of the last ones. GT-R has always had such unique colors. Ever since like R33, R34 had probably the best colors of any 90s car as far as factory colors go. And they really continued it on this car. Sheesh. What is the T-Spec? I've actually never heard of that. Okay, so we've actually been here long enough to where the door is about to open in about 3 minutes. So I'm posting up, I got a good spot here. I'll show you guys the inside. Here it goes. Yep, so that's what the door looks like. And you can get a decent look at the inside. Try to zoom in as much as I can. Sick. Is that a Nissan or a Volvo? Or something else? I think it is a Nissan, actually.
Zooming.
That's as far as I can go.
That's it?
Yeah, I believe that is a Nissan. That thing is sick. I'm not really a wagon guy, but just love seeing cars that we don't have in America. Look what I found. Oh, dude. Those things are so rare. These are really expensive at home. How much is this? Okay, that's cheap. Wait, no. Am I doing the math wrong? 110,000. Oh yeah, it's like $800. Oh, look at this. They got, okay, so they got a ton of consoles here. Sega Nomad, which is really cool. That's a handheld Genesis or Mega Drive, what they call it here. NES Model 2 top loader. SNES Model 2. I have that. I have that exact same box. Ooh, Power Glove. A couple more really rare N64s. Ice Blue, I think that's called. The gold one's crazy. Dreamcast. Oh, look at the Hello Kitty Dreamcast. 100,000 yen. Donkey Kong 64 in the box. Mario Party. I'm glad I just randomly stumbled into this place. Gold N64 controller, 8,800 yen. That's a pretty good deal. 5,500 yen. I wonder what the difference is. Oh my god. These are the two-tone ones that they had in, obviously in Japan. The two-tone is, the top is one color and the bottom is clear. We did not get these in the US. That's crazy. Look at that one's discolored. Wow. Look at all the Super Famicoms. That's the original. This was the NES in America, but here it's the Famicom. The boxes here are so much cooler than the ones we had. I love the way they have the Game Boy games displayed. So you can just flip through them. In the US, these would not be out just for anyone to flip through. These would be in some kind of glass case. Oh my god, this is even crazier. The orange Pikachu. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Yellow, Blue, and then Green. They had green here in Japan. There's red. There's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. These are getting really expensive in the US. Okay, so that place was just absolutely epic. I spent a few $100. First I got the Masters Super Famicom game. I just didn't know this existed. I'm a big golf fan. I love the Masters. I got Ocarina of Time on the N64, and I got two because I got one for a friend. Okay, the big purchase. I got the, I think this is Watermelon, the Watermelon N64. Now this is the two-tone one, clear on the bottom, comes with all the cables, the controller. I had them open it so I could test the joystick. It's pretty good. So yeah, that place was awesome.
Wait, you didn't show the free goodie.
Wait, what? Oh, and it came with a free manual, which is pretty cool. So the N64 manual. They had all these in boxes too, but I just don't think we had enough room in our luggage. We're gonna buy another suitcase here. but this place is called Hard Off. So if you're in Tokyo, check it out. Okay, I have been tasked to win the, wait, which one?
The sleeping one.
The sleeping Kirby. Right there. Oh, you I think I have a better chance on this one. Oh, that was terrible. Oh! Yes!
Yes, and we still have 1 coin.
Oh, okay, let me see it. Cute. Okay, I love these little toy vending machine things, and I found a couple car-related ones. Land Cruiser, but I think we have to try and get the, oops. I think we have to try and get the R34. If I get the Charger, I'm going to crash out. All right, here we go. Oh, it's blue, thank God. Thank God. Oh, cool. Wait, why is it wingless?
You got no wing?
It's wingless. Oh, here's the wing. Okay, so I gotta put it together. Thank God we didn't get the Charger. Okay, this whole side of these is car related. These are all initial D. So this one, I think I'm gonna get one. It's got AE86, MR2, EK9 Civic hatch, DC2 Integra. So that's the one I'm hoping for. An FD and an FC. And then same things here. These are like keychains, same ones. And then I might get one of these too. Or actually, no, this one right here. This is a Honda wheels. And this looks like a Integra Type R wheel. Okay, 400 yen for the initial D car. I got the, yeah, I got the, what is that? Oh, it's a keychain. It's not even a, I thought it was a physical car. It's a, what did I get? Is that the AE86? I can't tell, or is it a Celica? No, it's a Levine. Oh, jeez. All right.
Do it again?
Yep.
You get it again?
It's the same one. Last try. I think I got the FD. I'll take it. Oh my God. Yeah, it's the FD. Not bad, not bad. Not an Integra.
It's so cute.
Oh, I thought I got the one I wanted. I got this one, I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is that from? What car is that from? I don't know. We did it one more time. We weren't recording, and we got it. Of course, that's what we had to do. Just had to not be trying. Woo! We got it. We ended up getting 3 of those AE86s, so I'm giving those away to somebody.
こちらからですね、失礼いたします。失礼いたします。失礼いたします。
All right, we found an older Century. This is like the one I reviewed on my channel. Pretty sick. I love these cars. They're so nice on the inside. I think I mentioned that on the other one. Okay, so we just took the train over to pick up our rental car. We rented a car for a couple of days because we got some really exciting stuff planned for tomorrow, especially. Some exciting stuff today too, but tomorrow you guys are gonna freak out what we got going on. So yeah, it's just a normal car, nothing exciting, but we do have a 90s JDM Legend that I rented for Friday, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be pretty sick. So the rental place is over there, just gotta figure out how to get to it, but interested to see what kind of car we're gonna get. All right, we got the rental car, and as expected, we got the Prius, which is okay because we're gonna be driving it several hours tomorrow, so the good gas mileage is gonna help us out. So now we're going to a pretty cool place. All right, we are here at UpGarage, but somehow I took us to the wrong location. I wanted to go to the main store. I thought this was the main store, or at least that's what it says on my phone. But the one that I see in all the videos that's way bigger is like 3 miles more down the road, so about 13 minutes. Well, obviously we're still gonna check out this one. And then I think we're gonna go to the main one because that's supposed to be the best one. So let's see if we can find anything cool in here. I do have one task from a friend who's looking for something, so we'll see if we can find it. She says she thinks she saw a Skyline in the gas station. Let's see if she was right. Nope, what is it?
Supra.
That's a Chaser, I think.
I saw a square box.
This is the biggest location, I think, in all of Japan. It's about 45 minutes outside of Tokyo. So we're gonna go inside, see what we can find, maybe some parts for the Integra, the Supra. Let's go ahead and walk around. I can't wait, I've been looking forward to this for so long. Before we go inside though, let's see if there's any cool cars sitting out here. I do see one. So we got this 4-door R34 here, sick. And then right next to it, a few spaces down, we have what looks like a 180 hatch. It's got that awesome wing. Crazy body kit. Oh, look at this. R32 GT-R just pulled in. This is actually the first set of like 90s JDM cars that we've seen. We didn't see a single one yesterday because we were in downtown. It's basically just all Uber drivers and stuff like that. So it's always hard to tell when you're watching these videos online, but so it looks like over here is the main location, and then there's a separate building over there for what looks like just wheels, and then I just noticed on the other side of the street there's another UpGarage sign, and it looks like that one might just be for motorcycles. Yeah, an S2000 over there, and I think there was a, looks like there's an RX-8 next to it and a 370Z convertible. Over here is where they usually have the engines and transmissions. I think that is the same one that Samet just showed in his video. That's crazy. Oh no, this is a 1J. So they're playing music here. I might have to mute some of the video, but here's all the different things they've got over here. This looks like some kind of boxer engine. Yeah, it's for a Subaru. Oh, look at this. SR20? What's the price on this? 500,000 yen, so it's probably like $3,800, $4,000. That's about right. We have this app that translates things when you just take a picture, so that's what we've been using. It's hard to tell what some of this stuff is. So this first section, right when you walk in, we translated that. It seems like this is all new arrival stuff. So lots of just random things. Lots of different taillights here. I can tell that's a 86 taillight, or FRS. But it also says it on here, like you can see, for example, what is that? I don't know. You can see, for example, 86 right there. Mercedes. It's like here's a center console for some kind of Nissan. Manual transmission. What car is this for? So yeah, this first section is just going to be more random. Look at this S14 kooky headlights. That's pretty cool. 5,000 yen. It's not much money at all, actually. It's like 40 bucks. So you definitely want to check this new arrivals section, I'd say, because you can probably find some good things before they get put out, and a lot of the good stuff's probably going to get grabbed quickly. What are these for? Some kind of Honda. Just says Honda. We're gonna have to use the translation app a lot. I can tell right here that this is for an 86, like the older one. Yep, 86. This is when they did the facelift. So for like, what year is that? Probably 2020? I don't know. That's the little wing that it came with. Okay, so while all of those aisles down there right by the entrance seem to be the new arrivals where it's kind of just random, all of these aisles seem to be where they put everything when it's put out on the floor. So let's go through some of these. This first one is all coilovers. So it looks like these are all aftermarket coilovers. Maybe some stock stuff here on the bottom, but let's just go pan across some of these real quick. And I'll try to go slow enough so you guys can see what they are and the prices for each one. If you see anything cool, drop it in the comments, because I know there's probably some people who are going to see something that they wish they could get, but fortunately can't really bring much home. Some teen coilovers in the box, brand new. Got another row here. Okay, next aisle over, more coilovers. I'll show those, but this is sick. Look at all these different racing seats, and it's actually 2 different aisles, and then it looks like seat rails over there. But let's finish up on the coilovers here. I'll see if I see anything interesting. It's Evo. Looking for anything Supra related, even though I don't need any. I've got some nice coilovers already. 86, it looks like those are actually OEM. Some Nismo R33 coilovers. 80,000, it's probably like 600 bucks. Yeah, it's $524. We got the calculator out. Here's all the teen. Okay, so check these seats out here. This first set for an S2000. So I already looked at these. 759,000 yen, and we converted it. That's 5,000 US dollars. 5,000 US dollars for both seats. So you do get both of them. And obviously on the ones in Japan, the right side seat is going to be worn on the right side of the bolster. On the US, it'd be all worn over here. But yeah, this is where you're constantly getting in and out of the car. These are pretty cool. I don't know about $5,000 cool. So here's all the different ones. I would be curious if I could find some Recaros for an Integra, but it's not like I can bring them home anyways. Hopefully you guys can see down here. So they're not always gonna say what car they're for, because a lot of these can go in many different cars. And you can also get whatever rails you need over here in this other aisle. So there's another red Recaro up there. It's a Mugen seat, look at that. 319,000 yen for that one Mugen seat. All right, so let's see what else we can find in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she just found this one. Recaro Confetti, not in the best shape. You can see the fabric here. Looks like someone's been sitting on that for a long time. God, I love these seats. 53,000 yen, that's not much at all. That's like 400 bucks for one seat. Not bad if you can find another one. $347. Wow, okay, I need to adjust my calculations in my head. These are sick, dude. Look at this material. Cool pattern. I love when the headrest looks like this. That's so cool. 45,900. I don't know what car you'd put that one in. Someday I want to get a really nice set of these. Yeah, for the Supra. These are cool STI seats. Pretty worn on the side here. Yeah, if I can, I would like to try and find some HKS floor mats while we're here. If that would be something they had. It's kind of hard to find, but I'm not a...
The other one that goes with it?
I don't know if that one goes with it, but that thing is in rough shape. See, look at this one here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see.
Let's see if we got tape on it. Right?
Yeah, so it's all taped up on the side. 30,000 yen. The material actually here is not bad, but yeah, the bolster's jacked up. These would have to be reupholstered, but if you know how to do it, you could get a really cheap set, 30,000 and 53,000, and you've got two. And like I said, here's all the different seat rails that you can get. All the exhausts here on the wall. Wow, the exhausts go for a long ways. So I already looked at these over here. And there's all that down there too. Wow, look at this Gretty muffler. There's another one. So that's just the muffler there. 130,000. Okay, what do we got in this aisle? Seat covers, baby car seats. Oh, steering wheels. All right, here we go. Let's see, anything cool in here? There's no airbags. A lot of old JDM cars didn't have airbags. So it looks like a lot of these even have the horn button removed. There's a Toyota wheel. It's not a Supra wheel. JZX 100. 6,000. So 45 bucks. Wow, cheap. What else? Oh man, this is, see, these you gotta flip through because they're different on the back. They're not all the same. Wonder if there's, no they're not, because like here's a Honda, a Toyota, another Toyota. Ooh, that's like brand new. Oh, look at that. I know that. That's a 300ZX wheel, I think. Unless it shared the same steering wheel with another car. Yep, Z32. So Z32 OEM wheel is 21,000 yen. 175 bucks probably, somewhere around there. Let's see if I can find anything else interesting. This is pretty cool. Red stitching on this one. That is for a GT86, probably an older one. Here's a wooden steering wheel. Let's get that wood grain on there. There's another wood grain one. That one is for a Daihatsu. Oh, this is sick. I love these old Nissan wheels. This is for an R33 GT-R. 70,000. It's an STI wheel. And one more there. This is for an ND Miata. I don't like aftermarket steering wheels, but these wooden ones are always pretty cool. So there's this fully wood grain Momo for 40,000. And I guess that one you can kind of put on a lot of different cars. Yeah, I'm an OEM steering wheel guy myself. There's another Momo wheel. Anything else interesting? This looks like a Toyota wheel, but nope, it's just for a Suzuki. Okay, there's a Toyota wheel that looks very similar to that one. Okay, next two aisles are gonna be headlights and taillights, and I already saw something I'm interested in down there. Let's start over here though. Looks like these are all gonna be like turn signals, side markers. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to get the clear turn signals. You know what? Maybe we'll look for those while we're here and I can entertain it. Maybe I can just put them on the car and see if I like it and we can decide. So let's see if we can find those actually. I'd like to try and actually look for something. What are these for? Toyota. Can't really tell. So let's see if we can find the side marker, or not side markers, turn signals for an Integra. What are you trying to translate there? Oh, does it do it live? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. Manufacturer unknown on that one. So the Integra turn signals are pretty long and they're like curved like this. Didn't see the turn signals here, but maybe there's other spots around the store. We'll see. Headlights. Let's see if we can find anything cool here. I'm just gonna point out anything interesting that I see. So far, nothing really. These all look to be like SUV lights. What's that one? I did see one interesting thing here. This is an S15. Looks like just one headlight. I don't see much else. Is that for a GT86? Yup. I'm so smart. There's another one. Yeah, a lot of these are like bigger headlights, not anything that I'm interested in. Let me go over to the taillights here because I did see something pretty cool. Right there. Boom. Integra taillight. These are the 94 to 97 taillights though, because it has the orange and the clear. No, I think mine have the clear also, but it doesn't have the orange, so it's all red. There's another. Is it just one? Yeah, it's just one. So I guess they might be the same for the same side. So 13,000 for one taillight. There's another. And then what's this? Nothing that I need. Honda RN1. Looks like over here, more headlights and then maybe some like brake lights. Alfa Romeo. That's an 86 light, tail light. What's down there? Some of these are aftermarket, you can tell. Like those are all smoked out.
You think that was factor?
Which one? You never know. Yeah, you're probably not going to see too much Supra stuff. Oh, these are S15 taillights. That's cool. More S15. So 50,000, 40,000, probably $300 something, 200 something, maybe $300 for those. RX8 taillights. Those are R33 taillights, 50,000. Okay, not gonna go down this aisle. It's just all head units and stuff. But this is pretty cool. This one plays DVDs. So you can just sit there and watch a movie while you're driving. That's sick. Okay, so that was the first floor, and then there's the stairs that go up to the second floor, but this is actually all motorcycle stuff as well. So there's motorcycle stuff there, and then that entire big room over there is all motorcycle. But then there's another stairwell. This goes up to the third floor, and there's some pretty cool stuff up here. Okay, when you walk up here, it immediately gets like 10 to 20 degrees hotter. But up here we've got a lot of wheels with all tires on them, but that's not what we're here to see. I'll see if there's any cool wheels here in a minute, but look at all the different body parts we have here. So on the back wall, there's a bunch of bumpers, and then I think the coolest part of the whole store over there. Okay, running a little short on time, so I'm gonna go through this stuff fairly quick, but all these front bumpers here, we've got, let's see, anything notable. FD RX7, it's all twisted up. Anything else cool over here? So this is another, oh, this is an STI bumper. Let's see, anything cool up there? TRD, Toyota. Oh, what's that? That looks like something, looks like a, is it like a FC bumper? I don't know, there is an FC RX7 rear bumper somewhere. Let's see, Porsche, interesting. That looks like an RX-8, yep, RX-8. All right, this is sick. This is a Skyline GT-T rear bumper. And then, let's see, a lot of this stuff is aftermarket. S15 front bumper. Is this, oh, it's plastic, it's not fiberglass. There's the FC RX-7 rear bumper. This is a Nismo S15 front bumper for 72,000 yen, probably $500, $600. Lots of grills over here. Looks like pretty modern stuff. I'll show you that here in a second. There's somebody looking over there, but that's where all the wings are. Let's go down here. There's some side skirts. I looked through this already. When I saw it, I just started kind of rummaging through it, seeing if I could find anything that I would need, like an Integra Type R set of side skirts. Couldn't find any, but this is probably the coolest one here. S15. These are actually fiberglass Mazda Speed, so I guess that's for a, oh, it's for an RX-7. That's cool. RX-7, these are factory, I think? Huh. Let's see, what else do we have here? Fiberglass, Night Sports, Subaru, some smaller ones here. This is for CRS. What's a CRS? Oh, wow, look at this. This is cool. This is the side skirts and the spats for something, but they combine them together. That's nice. It's for an RX-7. That's pretty cool. Some rear spats for an FD. RX-8. Lexus. I don't know how I missed that the first time. I almost thought that was a set of Supra spats for a sec. What's that, like a side scoop? Okay, check this aisle out. I think this was the most fun that I had looking through any of the aisles. So we've got a 180 SX wing right here. Nissan 180. Some fenders. FD RX-7. Mitsubishi, is this an Evo? I don't know. R33 fenders. Some kind of rear spats. I don't know what car this is for. DA16T. Okay, check these wings out here. So this is a R32 wing factory. That thing is sick. Very heavy. I pulled this one down because I wanted to send a picture of it to my friend. Very heavy wing. This is an S15 wing. I sent this one to him as well. It's kind of just like a lip, actually. Like a duckbill kind of thing. This one is aftermarket. It is a Bless. Mazda RX-8. Another one of those 86 wings. That's for a newer Honda. I can tell by the color. There's a Mugen wing here. These are usually really expensive, but for some reason this one, 20,000 yen. It's for a, what's a ZE2? I'm gonna need some help on some of these. Nismo K12? K13? Here's a Blitz wing for an ND. Mazda. I already looked at some of these and now I can't remember what a lot of them are. I'm like doing all the work twice. WRX, World Rally Blue Wing. This is a giant, I'm pretty sure this is a Z32 wing. The one that it's really long, goes down the side of the car. Here's another 180. This is a funny one. This is a, I think they call this the surfboard. Super squishy, like foam wing, very strange. Another Subaru. Lots of Subaru stuff. So anything catches your guys' eye, let me know in the comments. Camera is dying here in a second. Oh, another 180. This is a giant wing. Oh my god. Some more seats over here. Looks like all the better seats are downstairs. So maybe now we should go outside and check out the other wheel section, see if there's anything cool there. And then I've got to buy something, so maybe we can get some merch. I don't know. This is kind of funny. I guess you can just go look for a nut or bolt that you need. Try to find the exact one. Just a giant pile of them. So we're driving out. I told my wife, let me know if you see any cool cars on the side of the road and I'll stop and check them out. So she said she saw some here. I just pulled over. I have no idea what it's going to be. So let's see. Okay, I asked them if I could take a picture. Check this out, Ferrari. I am not good enough to know exactly what model this is. Pretty sure it's not a 308 just because of the front end. Dang, that's sick. Lots of other cars over here too. Fiat Abarth 750. Ooh, look at this. Ferrari Dino, dude, I love this car. It's technically, like, I don't know, some people say it's not a Ferrari or it is a Ferrari, I don't know. But I did a video on my channel a long time ago about a Dino that was discovered buried in someone's yard in California. That's a pretty cool story. This thing is sick. Let's check it out. Ooh. Wow, that's nice. I actually love this Maserati. This is so cool. I never see them like this in America. All I see are the newer ones that are just not great. This thing is nice. Wow. Look at the back end of this. Okay, so I don't think these are the cars that she saw from the road because it's kind of blocked. So let me go around and see if I can see anything from the front. Ah, okay, I figured it out. That's what she saw right there. Another Dino in the window. Yellow one, dude. What a cool car, man. Oh my, you guys, we found it now. Wow. Gallardo, Aventador SVJ. Oh man. Di Tommaso Pantera? I wonder if I can go in here. What is this one? This is what I want to know. It's a Maserati. Cool. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here, so I'm gonna leave. spotted an R35 way across the street. We saw an MR2 a second ago, but it just went by like in 2 seconds. Couldn't film it. Back at the hotel, I just parked the Prius. Now, believe it or not, this is not the nicest car in the garage. There are a couple others that compete. Got this beautiful 911. Now, if anybody wants to tell me the generation, I am not good with this, but this one is awesome. 9 something something. Oh, hey, 993. It's a 993. Pretty cool license plate for that car, actually. And then right over here we have the Ferrari. Is this a, is it like a 488? Maybe? I don't know. It says 386 right there, but is this like a 488? I think so. Not sure. I'm better with older Ferraris. Got another Porsche over there, and then one more Ferrari. This one does help me out. 488, right there on the license plate. But then I turned around, and there's a GT-3 RS in a crazy lime green color. Sick. I have to ask though, where are the JDM cars? We've barely seen any. I know it's probably like maybe not as common in the middle of the city, but we're seeing more Lamborghinis and Ferraris than Supras and GT-Rs. So this restaurant is actually the restaurant that Quentin Tarantino based a scene from Kill Bill on. So if it looks familiar, the House of Blue Leaves in Kill Bill Volume 1 was based on this restaurant. He had dinner here and thought up the whole idea. Pretty cool. So I got a couple Kill Bill things here. There's the DVD. Here's some pictures from the movie. And then here's a picture of Quentin. I don't know who that's. I don't know who he's with. Probably whoever owns this restaurant. Pretty cool. As a huge fan, this is awesome. So what's cool about this place is it doesn't look like anything from the outside. It just looks like a plain white building, but really cool restaurant on the inside. Oh look, I got a picture of it right here actually. Oh, they actually have Kill Bill on the sign out here. Look at that. And they got some celebrity pictures here. There's Quentin. We're just trying to find the best place to enter to climb down this hill. Oh my God, it's so far down. Found it.
So we're on the other side?
It's completely exposed still. I was worried it was gonna be fully buried. Do you think they'll sell me this front lip? No? This is so freaking cool. So first of all, it's just right here on the road. Look at this place, it's insane. Exactly like all the videos I've seen online.